Good evening, everyone. This is the Select Board Water Commissioner meeting for June 10th, 2023. June 10th. July 10th. There we go.
Fix that.
I'll read the agenda for tonight. Under new business, we have Stephen Trombley needs a road name for a new home off of Bedard Road. Need to sign a zoning contract with Northwest Regional Planning. We need to sign some warrants, approve some meeting minutes. We need to sign the grand list certificate here. Andy Crane, you here for the Historical Society?
Yeah.
Okay. And Seth Catel's here for the Highway Department. And we will go into executive after the meeting. Talk about personnel. Is there anything else we need to add?
Mention payment for select board.
For what?
When the numbers will be paid, we'll discuss that.
Okay. All right. Why don't you jump right in, Andy? We'll get started with you. We'll get through that.
Well, I appreciate you receiving me on no notice whatsoever. We've been contacted by the Preservation Trust of Vermont, who is going to be managing the Paul Broom grant, and they've provided us with the sub-grant agreement, and they'd like the select board to consider the sub-grant agreement. I've also included a proposed management agreement by way of supplanting the interim agreement that has existed between the town and the Historical Society since 2016. We haven't touched that for the last several years, and it probably should have some of its future-looking language replaced with something that looks more like a current management and administrative agreement.
Okay.
The business with the sub-grant agreement is that the Preservation Trust has to submit that to the National Park Service in order to complete their NEPA review. It's 8 pages of boilerplate. It warrants your scrutiny before it gets handed upstream. And I'm not intending to dump this on you so suddenly. I just got it from Preservation Trust. Their process is apparently a little behind. And if it would warrant looking at it, signing it at a subsequent date and submitting it, that would make sense too. Although the grant administrator goes on holiday at the end of next week, so it makes it a little time stressed. Elements of the grant agreement include a variety of miscellaneous provisions, but also they reference the procurement requirements that will impinge on our ability to let a contract for the work, assuming we can find people who will support the Made in America requirements of the procurement data. It details the payment schedule. The grant will be distributed in 3 payments, 50%, 30%, and a 20% final payment when the project is complete.
How come they call it a sub-grant, not just a grant?
Well, actually, the grant was awarded from the Department of the Interior to Preservation Trust of Vermont.
Oh,
And
so
PTV
pass down.
is passing it on
Okay.
as the grantee, and we become the sub-grantees.
Yep.
They do require a 2 by 4 foot sign on the building, proclaiming their involvement in it. And
Yeah.
that seems to be the thing that most consider.
Like a little advertising there. Well, that's not too hard to do for them, I guess.
But they'll put all, actually. The condition of the grant is that the building be eligible for listing on the National Register. We were determined eligible for listing, and now as a component of this grantee, sub-grantee agreement, they will list it at this point. So while the application only asked us to be eligible, the agreement asks us to be registered, and they'll attend to the details of that. But it does come with the 5-year maintenance term that applies to repairs, repurposing of the structure, sale of the structure within the 5-year look-back period. So it does constrain the town to a 5-year period of attention to the Department of the Interior regulations concerning that.
So is that the correct roofing material to keep that as a historic building? Or is that
They had some observations about that. We're good with the standing seam. They wanted it to look like every patch that was ever put on the building, but we've got them agreeing to a new roof. So we don't have to patch it and corrugate it. We can.
what was the original material on that roof, you think?
That's that asbestos impregnated asphalt rolled roofing. That's the bottom layer. So that'll, they didn't want to dig that. They'd happily require us to stay with the channel drain that had been patched in several places along the way.
Yeah. So we need to sign this.
There's you're the owner of the owner of the building on page 8. And your signature would be welcome there.
So in there, picture your eye, or
Yeah.
pretty straightforward. You guys do the paperwork necessary to get the funding, the grant part of it here?
That's Yeah, this is going to effectively lick the stamp on that documentation, and hopefully then get a speedy review and done with it. We'll get 50% up front when the grant is finalized. They also asked for an updated copy of the memorandum of understanding. That was the interim agreement that we had signed back in 2016. And,
This is
yep,
further than another one besides.
that would be this one that you have in hand. It's the same content as the interim agreement, but it was updated from the, we will do this, we plan to do that. These are the things that we'll be responsible for going forward. It effectively communicates the responsibilities of the society. There's only 2 mentions made of town's obligations, which surprised me. In rereading the interim agreement, the town is going to be responsible for providing water, and now it has. And Celeste is just paying that bill today, so I guess the Historical Society has been asked to pay its own water. And the other thing is the town will insure the building. The society insures the functions within the building. Directors and officers' liability, and contents of the building. But the building remains Sheldon's building, and you'll be the named beneficiary of any insurance covered on it.
We do have it, it's covered under our policy.
And has been, yeah. I don't know if we insure content with the same carrier that you folks use.
I'm not sure. I think ours is just
It may not matter.
the building itself.
But that's all you're covered. It does remind us that we've been somewhat remiss in the annual reporting. The annual report, which had been promised every year, has evolved into a paragraph or 2 in the town report. We started out with a more complete assessment of activities and expenses, but, and it makes sense for us to do that annually for the benefit of the select board's understanding of what we're doing. The accounting, I don't think belongs in the town's report, but the reporting certainly does. And if this is something that you want, who's the town attorney? I don't know who that is now, but if you want them he or she to review it, that's another matter.
Pretty straightforward. See where there's any language in it that would be iffy or anything, so. Okay. I have a motion, sign these.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to sign this.
Second on that.
Yep, second motion.
Any discussion? Alright. All those in favor of the motion? Opposed? Alright, which copy you want me to sign? This one?
80 or yours, too,
They're all the same?
they're all the same
Okay, well, I'll sign this one right in front of me, I'll give it to you.
quality than the others. Preservation Trust will scan you back a signed the copy with all of the signatures
Okay.
from their end of it as well.
Alright.
I can make a copy. Maybe that we have there.
Well, thank you for your time and consideration.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it.
Have a great day.
Good luck with everything.
No, thanks. So I put on your agenda for August, a potential visit with the Covered Bridge specialist, Jan Wendowski. Who'd like to come and talk to you about the prospects for covered bridges and modern agency of transportation consideration. So we'll meet again soon, I guess.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening. So, yeah.
Any major washouts or anything?
Not happening yet. Time will tell. I heard the river's on those banks up in Troy right now,
Is it?
so it's gonna be here by tomorrow morning. But we got our high water signs up and ready to clean up. We'll have to use them,
Yep.
I have a little stone on the truck right now, parked in the garage. Just in case.
Yeah.
I just got back from being off last week, but I brought Jim's 2018 up to Valve Works this morning, and the lift cylinders, the main lift cylinders leaking like a sieve. It needs to be inspected anyway, so talked to Jamie about it. He had two brand new ones on the floor, and he thinks one of them's the same, the match for it, so. He's gonna take care of that for us. It's kind of a bigger job than we want to handle probably. Then the same truck has an appointment next week at Allegiance for a recall on the DF. So we'll bring that down as soon as it gets back. This won't be used. He's gone anyway, so he's on vacation next 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Ditch looks good on Sweet Hollow.
It came out alright, there's a few low spots.
Yeah.
But I guess they fell in, or we could go on there at one time, some topsoil or
I
something.
think a couple of those spots will fill in just the natural amount of water that hits there.
We'll let him pack probably until he gets back, and it'll be like the end of July or first week in August, and we'll dig him back up again and get him with some hot mix. compact them down, and they'll be ready for pavement.
When they come and pay,
I haven't really heard yet, but I can contact him at some point and see.
What did Hungerford's need us to do for them?
Yes, I spoke with him this morning, he was at the office, and he said my DocuSign was like 3.5 weeks ago, and they knew that, and, so he said the ball's in the square now,
Okay,
and
okay.
they're just waiting on, he said between the 4th of July and the weather, they kind of,
Yeah.
getting back up a little bit.
Okay.
He said, Shawville's on his radar.
Okay.
That'll be done first, and it was the Shawville, the basketball court,
And that was it.
okay.
Okay, good, because that's like, he said something to me about like document, I'm like, I don't think we need anything, and then you're on vacation, so I couldn't follow up with you, so that's why I texted you this morning, yeah, so.
Yes, I'd say within like a week or so,
Mhm.
a week or two. At least Shawville will get done, and I can just kind of remind them, it'd be nice to have the
Yeah.
basketball be done before school starts.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be at the same time, so.
Yeah, right, that's what I was saying. I'm sure they kind of cruise through 105 quite often.
Then did you not hit the top of that knob on Sweet Hollow because you didn't think it needed it, or what?
Well, that day, I kind of set Jim and Brady over there first, and they were already down below that on that first culvert that we replaced. And so we were kind of already by that.
Yeah.
And I kind of forgot about it, and on the way back through, he left his digging bucket at the other end of the, so I was like, oh, we can just get that with the backhoe.
Yeah.
At some point, that's no big deal, I didn't think we could dig it up. It's all broke up enough where I
Yeah.
think we could dig it up.
Okay.
We'll just dig it up and put some stone and dig it up. deep as we
Yeah,
can.
I don't know what, who knows what you're gonna find.
But yeah, that is a kind of weird spot.
It's like it just does this, so. It's at the top of that hill that we come up, come to the top, it does. It's funky, so. That's good. Definitely took out some material there, so.
Yeah, I started out with just you, and I think at the end there was like 6 upsell customers.
Nick,
Field Road Bridge came out pretty good, dark color. A little over, I think, but. Not a big problem.
go down there and see how much water's going through.
Yeah, definitely.
They still won't be going over the road.
Right.
Did it used to go over the road there? Did it ever?
I don't remember.
I don't think
You
it-
don't remember.
There was a tank.
Yeah, that was a big culvert that was in there before.
We just received the bill for that today. It was like $2,500 on the side of it, for the ledge they ran into, they had to chip out, so.
Could've been a lot worse.
He'll get older, younger.
Um,
His boy said something about the culvert at his parents' house or something. Did you guys dig that up? That's further up than that project.
It's way further up.
Yeah, a little bit affected by that project.
what was it again?
Argio's house there,
Oh,
that one.
yeah, we put a ditch up that side of the road, we changed his driveway color. We put a plastic one in. It was, both sides of it was at its time.
How wide is you put just a standard?
Yeah, 20 foot.
Okay.
Why do you mention something about it, or?
Oh, I don't know, his boy told me that he was gonna get a hold of the town there, that he didn't think it was white enough for,
All right.
I'll go check it out sometime. I told him to call me and get together with you.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like, we did one on Cook Road. That was bad, and there's a few more driveway colors to do this summer.
Yeah. You get those trees all cleaned up around here.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, what else is on the list?
This week we're gonna doing some trucks in on doing some painting and detailing. Good, we started with the GMC today. That should be all ready for, what were you guys planning on doing with that? Cleaning up for us.
We kind of, new guy said when they deliver the truck, they'll, take some pictures and get the bin and give us a number of what
Okay.
what private sale would be and, whatever, so we can decide from there what we wanna do, whether we wanna, we're not in any rush, I don't think, to sell it now, I mean, but work for this.
Sold before
Yeah.
snow season.
Yeah, definitely. But they said they would take some pictures and go back and give us an idea of what they feel that's at least a baseline for us to kind of decide what we want to do. So, and I'll give them your number so that way they can get in touch with it to deliver that new truck, so.
Right.
How do you do that with municipal plates? You just transfer them, like, or do you have to get all those in registration?
I'm not sure how that.
I think that one's got a new registration, I think.
So we can leave that, we'll have to leave that one insured anyway, still to get rid of it, so I guess we could probably give you a heads up.
Okay.
I think we're
It's
gonna-
due for inspection too, so it might as well get it inspected and all.
Yeah, we'll get it inspected and get it fairly cleaned up, and then we'll let you know when to park it and start using that other one.
Right.
And you can get the other one up to,
Yeah, that's
John's,
right, 'cause you get that one up to John's.
Yeah. Yeah. Shouldn't be too bad, he has it on the computer, so
yeah.
we can just print it out basically.
Yeah, get that done.
And I can apply it.
Figure out what we're doing with another one. You switch tires when we're on that one too, or you just leave the same tire?
We got new tires 2 winters ago.
Yeah, we just put the tire.
Yeah, we rotated them,
Yeah,
they were getting all choppy in front.
so we'll pass inspection.
Yeah, no problem,
Yeah.
there's nothing on it.
Okay. Keep Brady busy.
Yeah. He still has 2 lawns to catch up on. It's been a while. Thought he was gonna do it last week, but.
That's good.
I won't be done.
Yeah, guess we're good then. Unless you got something.
Just catching up on some grant stuff we have to finish. Taking some photos, or I took some photos and just have to put them in. Get that done this week. I spoke with Randy a few weeks ago at a birthday party, and I told him we're gonna get together probably this week. I'll give him a call or something, and we're gonna check out the new situation up there
Yeah,
on the Sheldon side, if that's what you guys are.
Yeah.
So,
So we were thinking that that's what Fairfield's gonna do on their end and we could do on our end at the same time, so.
okay.
Whether it's kind of wherever I don't think we need to decide, it's more where he thinks, right?
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he was thinking past the sugar house, I never got there, but, I was hoping just we have some old telephone poles out back. I was hoping just to bury one of those in the ground back, that'd be the easiest way, but he said it's all ledge. So I'm not sure if there's some trees nearby. We can, bolt it to, I really don't know. It all depends where he really wants it.
Yeah. Give me a call when you go up, we'll
Yeah.
put it
Yeah.
together. Take a look at it, and see what Randy thinks, and what we
Yeah.
think's best place to put it.
Yeah.
He wants it after the Sugar House show?
I think that's what he said, yeah.
I thought he wanted to put it before.
I wonder if it's gonna have a lot of traffic, I would think, turning around.
Yeah.
You can't get.
I thought he said you want to put it after, so you have to unlock it or you know, open it every time. But, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, we'll look at it. Decide.
We are gonna get some signage, but we're waiting to see what Fairfield decides, so that way we're the same on both sides. And then there was some open discussion of what they were gonna do, so. First thing, we're both trying to get the gates up and at least start with that, so. Yeah, let me know what you want the signs to say, I can have them made up or something.
So the gate, you're gonna put up gates and we're worried about concrete, or ledge. You
Yeah,
could just bolt the gate or use those jersey barriers and bolt to them.
yeah, true, yeah,
That would, the gate will never
true.
fail that way.
Yeah. Yeah, those are pretty heavy. I don't know if that would be handles or not. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Or even a waste block, you know. Those are, they're $60-80, something like that, you know, anchor it to that. Not ideal, but
What's it called?
a waste block from like Harrison or Ireland, they have those.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're just.
Yeah.
Not decorative or anything like that, but those
Right,
could,
yeah.
those could work too.
Yeah, stack them up like 3 wires.
Yeah, like, yeah, or something like that to anchor into, and then it's not just into PT or something like that, that someone could easily, they wanna rip it down, they're gonna rip it down anyway, so.
I think we'll have to put some rocks on either side of it, because he was kind of saying it's more on a field on his side than this Fairfield side, it's all woods.
Yeah.
But we have some down way in the back of the building down there, so.
Some big boys.
Yeah. One of the things, how do you, I think I ran it by you, Abby Underwood, emailed a few weeks back there, and she was kind of concerned about like the trucks coming, you know, the traffic coming into King Bridge and kind of meeting. She was wondering if we could put up some, like, one lane I know it's not really considered a one-lane bridge, but she was just the kind of concern, so it's not about like traffic coming too fast.
I think the bus needs to be cut on one side of it though, because you can't see.
Yeah, we gotta do, Sheldon Bridge too.
Yeah, we can look into it if we can put some signs on there, but.
Yeah.
What are those new ones there, those emergency vehicle loads?
Oh, yeah, the state put those up in every Franklin County bridge.
Pretty much.
Yeah, even Bouchard Road has one. They really did give us the choice, they just said they were gonna give us some warning or, the other one.
I saw that on the news, they were marking them all now.
Yeah.
What do we have for signage coming to that bridge right now, anything?
I put a few years back there, we put some reflective stickers on guardrails, and it'd be like a right hand arrow sign up above on the four corner side, and then starts coming downhill. There's really nothing. Bridge above and signs under there, either part. That were never really there, so. It's up to you, what else is there? I'm sure there is like some different signage that's saying one lane bridge, but.
There's a weight limit sign or whatever.
Yeah, there's no way limit signs.
Even though it's not really a one-lane bridge, it
No.
kind of is.
Yeah.
Claim you can get 2 vehicles through there, but I've never seen it happen.
Couple Festivas, that's about all.
Yeah, those are the 2 smart bears.
Yeah. OTs probably back in the day, but.
Alright, well, if they don't have any roads washed out in the morning,
Yeah.
I think the rain's not supposed to come down real hard.
No.
It's just gonna stay
Yeah.
steady.
See how much dirt comes up.
It's a good soaker, just nowhere for it to soak.
That's all I could think about.
Okay.
Unless you guys have anything.
They say they're dropping that truck off.
I know, I'll give him this number and I get in touch with him, you can figure it out.
Yeah.
Who knows where he's gonna be tomorrow, so I'll just give him your number and
Okay.
you can set it up and you're around and take care of that, so. No dents for the first year.
Yeah, jinx.
I had to get it out, someone's gotta say it, you just can't knock it, it's the elephant in the room, you know?
Alright.
So. Then I'll give you a number and we'll get in touch with you, so.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Thank you, sir, appreciate it.
Thanks.
Stay well.
See you, Jack.
Yep.
Alright. Stephen Trombley, does he have a name he wants for that?
Just
Please tell me.
Didn't tell you what he wanted. It's a private event.
where is it?
Off from the dark, just there before Jeff Cadwell's that road.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's There's 3 houses up there now.
Oh,
It's your neighborhood, it's your neighborhood, what do you want to be called over there?
Imagine me. I mean, that's just a single lane, I mean, yeah, it's private, right? It's not a town road.
It's not good. It's
what
not
do you
good.
got? You got Fair Road, then what's the offshoots off there?
Pine Hill, Cedar, or Pine Hill, and Cedar.
Definitely.
Pine and Cedar, so
I know.
you might as well put a tree out there, right?
Is there a limit of an oak ridge right there?
What's that?
Is there a limit of an oak ridge right there?
Maple Road or Maple Ave?
No, or maybe on one, closer to 105, that might be so.
Is there a bridge?
No, we're talking about.
Do you have a maple?
Or maples.
Do you have a maple anywheres?
Man,
They do.
You don't want a maple up
I'm gonna save that for a real special.
The real special one, you want maple? Oh, okay, you got something, you got an idea or what? Okay.
no, but there's somebody that's got sugar bush.
Okay.
Something to do with maple.
Hardak?
Sumac.
Should we just reach back out to that guy and see if he wants to come up with a name?
I asked him and he said, I'll bring it to the meetings.
Oh, he was supposed to know.
Yeah.
Okay. Lorax.
He's not here, Bill.
We have a contract with Intermunicipal Zoning Administrator Service Agreement. So this needs to be renewed. And it will terminate on June 30th, 2024. It's the same agreement, except for they changed the dollar amount a little bit. Not to exceed 12,300. That worked for what he had for work last year. Look at that, or make a motion to accept that, or I'll read the minutes. Well, let's see. Let's get started on this stuff too while we're here. It's pretty much the same agreement as we had, so for
You think Mike's doing a good job for the town?
Yeah, he is.
yeah.
So I'll make a motion to accept the contract.
All right. Second on that.
I'll second it.
If you guys want to look at it.
We have a
The
motion.
difference on it is, I think,
You want, but we're not voting on that, we're just talking about ours, right?
yeah, that's all
Right.
you care about.
So we have a motion and a second to accept this zoning administrator service agreement. All those in favor? Opposed? Alright. I'll read the minutes from the previous meeting, the Select Board Water Commissioner meeting from June 26th of 2023. Was held here at the town office at 7:45. Present was Seth Hungerford, David Fluvitt, Richard Piazza, Stephen Dodd, Nick Norris, Kim Dufresne, and Brady Fry. Opened the meeting at 7:45 and read the agenda. Take motion to go into executive session to speak to highway personnel, seconded by Rick, motion carried. 8:05, we exited the executive session, discussed the highway position with Brady. Signed some warrants, select board approved the grand list extension. We discussed the water line project on Crow Hill, signed the state construction permit application. I read the meeting minutes from June 12th. Rick motion to accept is read, seconded by Seth, and motion carried. We discussed police coverage for the town. Clerk will follow up with the town of Enosburg about their contract with the Swan Police Department. Questions about insurance coverage. Board signed People's Trust Company loan paperwork for new highway truck. Discussed the paving for the fire department driveway. The board's decision was to budget this for next year. 9 o'clock, Seth motion to adjourn the meeting, seconded by Rick, and motion carried. Meeting adjourned. Motion to accept these minutes is read.
Make a motion.
A second on that.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? This one, this side, this, that. This is that, the one for down there at the park, there by
no,
Crystal.
that's, what is that
This is
one?
something different.
Mm,
Yeah, two sides.
Oh, this is an emergency management,
Mitigation.
building resilient infrastructure in communities. Develop the town's local hazard mitigation plan. Who does that? Planning commission or they do it
I think
or?
it's a planning commission.
They came to the meeting, that was when I think Greta was here. She talked a little bit about it to you guys. A meeting probably in November maybe.
Oh, so Northwest Regional Planning is doing this.
Chance to talk to someone in the meeting.
Yes. Yeah, it's,
Is that at the beginning of the meeting?
What was, so, this portion.
yes, they have,
It's dependent on, right?
this is regarding the grant, preservation grant.
That's
So,
so,
yeah,
this is just an option,
Yeah.
that's it.
yeah,
But you're saying those are, those kind
yes.
Well, it's just a management committee.
A management agreement, we signed it at the beginning, right, because the town bought the building. And, but we gave them the decisions to,
The authority to make.
authority to make decisions on what they do in there.
Gotcha.
So what's the discussion on the payment?
Basically, I was questioning Ken when select board staff was paid. It was mentioned to me, they used to do quarterly and whatever, so I was just asking, how does that work? And Ken mentioned to bring it up. So, okay,
I don't know if you decided you guys were gonna get paid at the end of the year,
I was just
or
asking.
last, or do you wanna get paid quarterly? Remember we discussed stipends?
You want, minimize
Checks.
checks. We used
Direct
to,
deposit, easy.
we used to do quarterly, right?
Mhm. Most towns pay all their boards stipends end of the year. They set an amount, that's what the stipend's gonna be,
That's fine, and we do
but
that for the
I don't
fair.
know how, yeah,
It's easy. It's nice for Christmas, so whatever, I just asked them.
yeah. I understand,
Yeah,
but how do you guys wanna do it?
big
Mm-hmm.
Christmas bonus every year.
Can't beat that.
It's gone before you know it.
Dick?
Sure.
Well,
You know, I don't
okay, good. You aren't getting rich on this job, you saying?
No. Still gotta get up and go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Well,
And, yeah, anyway's fine with me. Now we gotta come up with a number, is that our next thing we gotta discuss?
If you want to, yes.
Alright, cause I'm sure you don't wanna, if we're gonna do it annually, I'm sure you don't wanna go through all of our
Meeting.
meeting minutes and keep track of it.
Would that go to town meeting now? Or do we have to vote on that?
I don't think so, I think the board can set stipends. But you want, I mean, I could go through all the meeting minutes and
Oh, nice.
figure it out, because that's what I do now quarterly, was doing quarterly. Or you can set a meeting amount,
Take
$20
that.
a meeting, $30 a meeting.
Take an average from the last couple of years or
Take an
something.
average.
Doesn't matter, man.
How do you want to do it? You want me to take what we spent? What each one of us, and then take the,
I think if you go, it should be right in the it should say select board. Totals. And total amount and select board meetings. Review it for 6 months.
there. There we have. $105 then.
Twenty twenty?
2020, 21. In 2019, 2020 is gonna be. That's really messed up because that was COVID. So that we really should look at.
You can still net though.
Wasn't the same.
What's else?
36. This was.
What was your expectation?
350, yeah.
Budgeted 5,000, budgeted 7.
This one's under. But then I missed a bunch last year. It's kind of like 250, 350, whatever it is. Joe, yeah. I'm fine with 1,000. No. I'm fine with that. Do you like 1,000, Nick?
Sure.
Does that work for you?
Good even number. I like even.
Is that when you budgeted 5,000? The book should be in there.
Budgeted 7, but we spent 5,400.
Even,
That was fine. I don't think anybody here is gonna put money on it. It's not gonna quit your day job, so.
yeah, we budgeted 7 the last couple of years. Where's this year's book?
What's that?
Where's this year's book? 23, that's the one I don't have.
I think it's in the box.
Some home paperwork.
Mine are worse. I know a couple of years we were high because you had the hydro. That's,
Yeah, no, 1,000 will.
yeah.
Yep. $1,000 annually. You want to make a big motion? No.
Anything else we need to discuss while we're out here?
You said you wanted to go into executive?
Yep.
No one else has anything, I'll make a motion to go into executive session and exit when we're done.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Bye.